Going back to EFC TV, these are the Premier League picks for the weekend. Obviously, there's a few good games. There's a few good games. Sorry, there's a few good games this weekend as well. There's a lot of good, and there's a lot of like big, like leagues, like not saying league. I'm not wait for that. Basically who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. So again, it was quite open to pick these because again, no one to pick these. I always get wrong, so we'll see. Okay, let's hopefully we get some of this this weekend because last 2 weekends I failed. It was like I failed all the fail. I failed. I was like, oh, I failed a minute. Okay. Obviously, start the weekend on Friday night. Obviously, Luton versus West Ham. Okay, you know what? I think West Ham, Luton. Let's obviously Luton Town. Obviously first time Premier League. But I think Luton Town, though, they're a team that I think they've not had much luck recently because again, Premier League is a different animal. It's a completely different beast because it is. Premier League is a physical league, and what they say about it now because again. Don't say about it because I'm obviously my best person in Premier League, which I'm not going to say this time because I do. I get my tour off, so I'm not going to say it, but yeah. Obviously, then I think that Luton Town. I've had some. Okay, I think that Luton Town's first in Premier League. I think Luton Town, their side that I'm rebought. I think they haven't really bought any players in because they've had to really not buy. I think they probably have bought some players. I think they have bought players in, but not many players. But again, like I said before, I think Luton and West Ham. I think West Ham though. I believe they've had like I think the director of football issue something that Moyes and him are getting along or. I don't know. Listen, I don't support West. Listen, obviously, I don't support West. Listen, I'm not a fan of West Ham, so I don't know. Listen, obviously, I don't support West Ham, so I don't know what's going on there. But I imagine, obviously, I think obviously they won the Europa League last year, which I actually watched it as really good fun as well. But yeah, and then also I think Luton Town, they actually got promotion. They actually got promotion. Last season, what they got to against Premier League this year. So you know what? I think West Ham and Luton it'll be a tough one, but again, you know what? I think Luton Town will have a few good chances to get a goal, but again, I think West Ham will just edge it at maybe 2-1. So I can just see Luton Town getting a few goals, but I can see West Ham just edging it at 2-1 because I can just I can probably see like both sides having a goal, but I can just see West Ham winning at the end there because they'll have the extra players in there to do it. Then Saturday is obviously we're playing away to Sheffield United. Obviously Sheffield United versus Everton. Obviously Sheffield United versus Everton. Obviously because we're playing away to Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. I apologize, I couldn't get them right. But Bramall Lane. Yeah. Let's try a bit. It'll be a tough one, but you know what? I think we just might. I think I was Sheffield. I think it'll be a tough. Sorry, I think it'll be a tough game. Okay, I think it'll be a tough game. Sorry, I think it'll be a tough game because again. I think it'll be a tough game. Okay. I think it'll be a tough game because again, Sheffield United obviously are. I think because I watched Sheffield United. Where's Man City, the weekend, not last week, I think, yeah, I can't remember. I think it was last weekend, yeah, they played match. I watched it, and on Sheffield, they looked like defensively, they could do a job and stuff like that. And again, I think Sheffield United, their side, that will be tough to break down, but again, I think also, we won, I think we got results in the League Cup yesterday, so again, you know what, obviously, I forgot to mention, I always do that. I always forget to do it. Yeah, obviously, kick off for the Luton and West Ham is at 8 PM. That's on, I think it's on Sky. Am I wrong? Don't know. Yeah, then obviously on Saturday, Sheffield United vs Everton. That's actually an early kickoff. That's actually 12:30 PM kickoff, which is just weird. Why? I don't get it. It's weird. Anyway, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna go. Listen, okay. Listen, okay. Sorry. Listen, Listen, here's my prediction. You know what? Okay. Listen, obviously, I'm gonna go with a. I'm going to go with Sheffield United 1, Everton 2. You know what? I'm going to go with Everton to win 2-1. Because again, I think Sheffield United will be tough and physical side to play against. But again, I think we will just edge it and get a win. It's late on. So, people say okay. That was Brentford versus Bournemouth. Okay, I think Brentford and Bournemouth, it's a weird one. Because I think Brentford, obviously, haven't been too bad. But again, Brentford haven't been great or too bad. But again, they've been okay, really. And I think obviously Bournemouth, who I think obviously haven't. I think again a bit like Brentford, they started okay really. They've not started awful, but they started okay, which is a bit weird to see that, but goes on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's obviously. I think obviously Brentford Brentford have gone out and signed some good players there, but again I think Bournemouth they've signed good players as well. So you know what? I actually think this will be. I actually think this will be a. Listen, I'm actually going for a 1-1 because you know what? I think both sides are both. Okay. Yeah, I think obviously both sides are both good. Yeah, I think obviously they're both. That's good one. I think I think both sides are both good sides. I think both sides are both good. So I think both of them are both good sides. Defensive tackle, they are both good. But again, I think I just see. Listen, I can actually see. Excuse me. Okay, listen, I can actually see. Listen, I'm not going to go for win because again, I'm not going to go for to win that one. But you know what? Listen, I don't think I can win that. But you know what? I actually think that it'll be a 1-1 or a 2-2 draw. Listen, I can actually see. I can actually see it being a. I can actually see it being 1-1 or a 2-2 draw because again, you never know those teams. So again, listen, hopefully they. Okay, hopefully I'm wrong saying that. Hopefully they won't get to win, but weird. Then obviously Burnley versus Spurs again. Listen, you know what? I can see Tottenham winning 2-1 or 3-1 because again I think. But listen, nothing against Burnley. Okay, listen, numbers against Burnley, but I think Burnley are a good. Burnley do look a good sort of idea, but again I think Spurs obviously have got players like Charleston and many other great players. But you know what? I'm going to go with Spurs to win 3-1. So. Listen, I'm going to go with Spurs to win. Listen, I'm going to go with Spurs to win 3-2 because again, I think Burnley will have a few chances, but again, Spurs they'll have a chance and doing well again, and so the Man City versus Fulham. Listen, right. I think Fulham are okay. Listen, right. Fulham are. Listen, right. I have properly match respect for Fulham, I do, but you know what? I think that. Listen, I think when you're going against a team like Man City, the players they've got, it's quite hard to say they're not going to win because again, Man City are a team that always seem to get a win in a weird stream. Really, always seems to get a win. So again, I'm going to go with Man City to win 3-0 or 3-1 or 3-2 because again, I can probably just see that scoreline being there because again, I can just say, listen, I think Fulham will have a few good chances, but again, I can see Man City winning 3-0 or 3-1 or 3-2 because again, that'll be also the good time for the Spurs one obviously is 3 PM. Obviously the Spurs and Burnley, that's 3 PM as well. Then obviously the Man City and Fulham one is actually the kickoff for that actually is at 3 PM, which is I think it's quite. Listen. Okay, I'm actually glad to see they're actually doing it. I'm quite glad to see how they're actually doing. How they've thought to stand because against winning. Then obviously the big one, the big match of on Saturday as well is Brighton versus Newcastle. Again, I think like Brighton, I believe Brighton this time just signed a player from this player's name. I've forgotten it. I heard the name before, but I can't remember now. I think they believe they have signed a player. They made a sign as well, so they made a sign as well. And again, I think like Newcastle. I think like Newcastle are like. Listen, man, as an Everton, as an Everton, I do think Newcastle look a side that are quite hard to beat. Listen, sorry. You know what? As an Everton, I think Newcastle do look a good side. They do, but again. I think when I watched them when he played, I think it was at Aston Villa. I think when he played Aston Villa or something like that. I think when they played Aston Villa last weekend, Newcastle, they didn't look as good as they did against Liverpool. I was like, whoa, I was like, wow, these don't look good as did the week after. It's just shocking. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah. I think it was Newcastle. Sorry, yeah. I think then and then it was Newcastle, obviously, and then it was Newcastle who obviously have got obviously signed a few good players as well. I think they signed a few good players and something they have. But again, I think obviously Anthony. I'm gonna say his name because I hate him. Not hate, but listen, obviously, I don't want to say his name because I dislike him. I'm not gonna say it because I also dislike that same player with Guinea J. I'm not saying his name. He knows why? Because I just don't. Listen, I'm sorry. I just don't. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, listen. You know what? I actually think. You know what? Listen, now I think they've got that snake. Scored a goal for them. Scored a few goals for them as well. And two as well. You know what? Listen, I feel like Brighton will have a tough time, but you know what? I think Newcastle might just have too much fun. But again, I think Brighton may just go the next further and get the win. But yeah, it's weird. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna go with Brentford. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with Brighton to win 2-1, because again, I think Newcastle will have a few good chances, but again, I'm going to go Brighton to win 2-1, because I think they're a side that go, they are really good what they do and stuff like that. Then obviously Sunday, it is Crystal Palace versus Wolves. Again, you know what? Let's see Crystal Palace winning. Listen, I can see Crystal Palace beating Wolves 2-1 or 3-1, because again, I think Wolves Wolves did beat us, obviously, but again, we weren't very good, so again, yeah. Listen, I can see Crystal Palace beating Wolves. Again, I think the Wolves, I think also when they played us at home, we weren't very good, and then they beat us on. But again, you know what? But I think obviously Wolves will have a goal, but again, I can just see Palace winning 2-0 or 2-1, because that's what I think. Then Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Okay, you know what? This is me, because again, Liverpool obviously didn't do too well. I think, yeah, they actually beat Newcastle as well. They actually beat Newcastle the weekend. I think it was something like 3-2 or something like that, because I can't remember the scores. I remember seeing it. I can't remember what it was. I think it was something like that. Yeah. So, okay, you know what? Okay. So I think Liverpool do have players that, I think Liverpool outside that do a bit like Man City. They always find a way to get a win. Somehow, some weird way, they always find to get a win, Okay, I think in some weird, strange way, they always find a way to get a result or a win. It's just, to get a result or a draw, and it's just weird. You just don't, are they doing it? Because I believe, obviously, I believe Trent Alexander-Arnold and the players you have actually, aren't been too bad for them, I believe. And listen, you know what? As an Evertonian, I don't know how good Douglas won. I'm left on Evertonian. I don't support them, so I don't know. But yeah, and then obviously the other game on Sunday is Arsenal versus Man Utd. You know what? This is a pretty big match, because again, this is a pretty big one, because again, you know what? Obviously Arsenal, who are obviously going for the Premier, obviously are going for the Premier title again. They didn't win last season, so they're obviously going to go for it again this season, I believe. I think they're going to go for the title again. Listen, I think they will go for the Premier title again, because I think Arsenal, they missed out, and I think they want to get that title, and they want to get it sorted. So then obviously, I think Man United probably want to. Man United will probably want to get a win, a result, and just keep going up to try and win Premier title, because I think last year they came close, but nothing. I think they came third or something like that, trying to win. So yeah, you know what? So who do you think will win? Who do you think will win that? You know what? Listen, obviously I'm gonna go. You know what? Listen. Okay, so let's maybe. You know what? You know what? Obviously I'm gonna go with Arsenal to win 2-1, because I think Arsenal will just have a goodly chance. We'll have a good chance to get a goal. Probably, we'll have a good. I think obviously Arsenal will have a few good chances, but I believe Arsenal may go on to get results. So yeah, I'm going to go with Arsenal to win 2-1, because again, I think Man United will have a few good chances to get a goal, but I can see Arsenal winning. Also, the Liverpool and Aston Villa one, I think Aston Villa might just edge it, but again, Liverpool might just come behind and get a good result. So yeah, listen, obviously I'm gonna go with. You know what? Okay. You know what? You know what? I'm actually gonna go with Aston Villa to win 2-1 or 3-1, because again, I can just see Aston Villa doing that. But again, Liverpool come back and score. You know what? You know what? I'm actually gonna go with either a 2-1 win, either Aston Villa to win 2-1 or 3-1. Because again, I honestly don't know what happened in this one match, so I don't know what happened. But listen, anyway, I can say that. I've the matches for this weekend. Let me know. Listen, right. Okay, listen, have I got some predictions right, wrong? Have I gone with the right predictions, wrong predictions? Let me know for some low. You know what? I'd really appreciate. You know what? Listen, I want to hear about all the latest Everton news and like more great videos like this, Brent picks and all stuff like that. Listen, right, you're a fan of Man Utd or any of the clubs mentioned there. Listen, right, do you think you'll get the win? Do you think you won't get the win? Anything like that? You know what? Listen, I want to hear about all the latest, like, listen, I want to hear all the latest chronology. Listen, I want to hear about all the latest Everton news and, like, you know, great video content, like some videos like this, match previews and all stuff like that, really. And you want to hear about all the latest, and you want to see more, like, and you want to see, you also want to see exclusive videos we can buy some 11 with the topics, you know, doing previews and all that also great stuff really well, and all that great stuff as well. And you want to hear about those videos in the first place, and you want to hear about every single video that I do for this channel as well. Yeah. You know what? I'd really appreciate you guys. You know what? I'd really appreciate you guys subscribing to EFC TV at youtube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps me out, and also helps out the channel as well. And also, you know, it's just so we can do, like, you know, better, you know, so we can do not bigger videos, you know, do probably better videos and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Listen, obviously, I imagine it helps you guys out when you're watching videos on YouTube. Hopefully it does, we'll see. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I really appreciate you guys. Share it, give a like, leave comments. If you want to find me on social media and whatnot, stuff like that, you can find me. If you want to find me on like social media and whatnot, you can find me at twitter.com/EFCTV. See ya.